What is good, my fellow UFC junkies? It is time to get your crack pipes out. We have UFC 313. We are here, boys. One of the sketchiest fights in Pereira's life. Defending the belt. Let's see if he can do it. We have another nice little short notice matchup. Fiziev and Gaethje, as a lot of you know. RIP Dan Hooker. Let's dive in, boys. This is the best betting prop section. I usually drop it on Fridays after the weigh-ins, after the face-offs. I want to start doing it on Thursdays now. That way we can kind of dive in, have more time to talk about it, all that good stuff. I feel like just the day before the fights is a little too sketchy, a little too rushed. So let's dive in. Before we start, guys, I have a parlay at the end of this video. Definitely tune in for that. It's to sweep the card, a little sketchy. I think $3 wins you 200. A little low risk, high reward for y'all. What else we got? Members only section. Members only section is live and active. We got 5 members. Once we hit 10, we'll do some members only live streams. And that is a good place for you to check out all my bets. I do a lot of low risk, high reward. I put about $100 on the table and I post almost all of them on the members only section. Check that out. And then lastly, we have the ladder challenge you will find at the end of this video. We hit the ladder challenge last week, 10 to win 30. So now we got to turn 30 into 90 to keep it going. So definitely tune into that. And again, guys, like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you like the content. If you're a UFC addict, this is the home for you. Let's dive in, boys. Sorry for the long intro. We got Santos and we got Ozzy Diaz. I have the odds for you here. We have Santos opened up. I don't know what he opened as. Let me reword that. Santos is a minus 205 money line. Diaz is plus 170. Just to keep in mind, Diaz is coming down in weight from 205. He hops around. He goes 185, 205, and he still can't win. So I'm fading Diaz at all costs here. Let's go over some of the props sections here. We got Santos money line at minus 205 is the safest for me. I expect a KO, but if it goes decision, boom, you still hit your bet. Fight to not go the distance, minus 220. Santos KO plus 175. For a fight that should end in KO, plus 175, I do like that a lot. As you can see here, the next prop, fight ends in KO, minus 115. It's a safe bet because it covers both guys. If you think the fight isn't going the distance and you don't see a sub, that's the bet for you. And then I can't look at this number yet, but I would look at Diaz under significant strikes. I am biased here. I think it's Santos day and night. So I think he's going to get pieced up. I don't think it goes the full distance. So I like under significant strikes for that fight. Next, short notice replacement. Castaneda was supposed to fight last week. Fight got canceled. Here he is against Chris Gutierrez. Let's see what the lines are. Minus 120 for Gutierrez, plus 100 for Castaneda. I didn't give the whole speech before, but if you're new to this page, guys, and you're new to this best bets, that's a tongue twister. Sally sells seashores down by the seashore. I can't even get that right. This whole video is supposed to help you build parlays. So I know you guys like seeing people, oh, I'm putting 200 on this. Here's a 2-leg parlay. I'm putting 500 on this. That's not how I do it here. This video is supposed to help you build the parlays. So let's dive in. Chris Gutierrez decision. All right. So before I start this one, guys, I do have to say there are no betting odds for this. I couldn't find any numbers yet. It's a short notice fight. You would think Draftkings has it together, but they don't. So these are the bets I would look at. I don't know what the odds are, but Gutierrez decision. All his fights basically go the distance. Castaneda to win 1 round plus 3.5. I'm going to definitely look at that. Over 2.5 rounds in general. Over on significant strikes. I picture us going the distance. I picture both guys banging it out. I want to see over on significant strikes. If they got that shit at like 90, obviously don't take that. But if it's at like 45, 50, I feel pretty confident in that. And then also fight to go the distance. Both guys love decisions, so why not? It's probably going to be a horrendous odds for that. I picture it being like a minus 300. But I'll still take the fight to go the distance. Why not? Next fight, Myron Santos. Francis Marshall. Fade firefighters. I'm joking. But seriously. Is Francis Marshall Canadian? Because that might actually just butcher everything. Opening odds, Santos is minus 310. Marshall is plus 250. We got Santos money line at minus 310 is the safest for me. He should get a finish, but does he? Probably not. So I like the money line there. It covers everything possible. Santos decision plus 110. That's probably most realistic for me, but a little sketchy still. Guy is slightly demon. Fight to go the distance minus 160. Santos is a little double chance for y'all if you have it, depending on what state you're in. Santos KO or Marshall decision. Both things can happen. Minus 105 for that. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 370. And then Marshall to win 1 round, plus 3.5, plus 100. I don't think it's a full blowout, so I kind of like the Marshall plus 3.5. If you guys don't know what that means, comment down below. I'll let you know what that means exactly. He basically has to win a round. He can't get hit with a 30-27. That's simple. Next fight, guys. Alex Morono and Carlos Leal. Let's see what their odds are right now. Carlos Leal is apparently Leal Miranda. So when I say Miranda, I mean Leal. Miranda opened up at a minus 800. I keep saying that. I don't know what he opened as, but that's what his odds are right now. Minus 800. Morono's a plus 550. Morono's not live in this, but the odds are still crazy. The odds are insane. You know, I would put Miranda at like a minus 450. So to double that at minus 800 is wild, but here we are, boys. Miranda minus 3.5. So he has to win by a finish or he has to win 30-27. Morono cannot win 1 round. It's minus 300 for that, which is a little sketchy, but I still like it. Miranda wins the fight and over 1.5 rounds is minus 200. Miranda round 3 or decision. So he can win in round 3, finish, or he can go the distance, win on the judges' scorecards. That's minus 110. I kind of like that, bro. I think Morono at least survives 2 rounds. For round 2 to start is minus 340. I like that as well. I don't see this finishing in the first round. Could it? Obviously. But to put round 2 to start for this fight at minus 340, I fake like that. And again, I couldn't find this number yet. The odds are not there, but look at Morono under significant strikes. I don't think he has a good standing battle this fight. So I like under significant strikes for Alex Morono. Next fight, Bruno Pereira, the Hulk, a.k.a. the Hulk. Armen Petrosian. The odds for this, Petrosian minus 142, Pereira plus 120. I am picking Petrosian, but I think the odds should be dead even. I don't think Bruno Pereira should be an underdog technically. I think this is literally 50-50, pick your poison. That's how I feel about it personally. Petrosian money line is the safest for me. I don't know if he gets a finish. He probably won't. So I kind of like Petrosian points more than a KO sub, but let's talk about it. Money line is minus 142. Pereira to win 1 round plus 3.5 is minus 140. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 175. I had a lot for this, Jesus. A little double chance here. Pereira KO or Petrosian decision. That's basically how I see this fight happening. Pereira gets a KO or Petrosian wins on the scorecards. Minus 150 for that. Fight to not go the distance is minus 235. Round 2 starts, minus 320. A little sketchy because as you can tell by my next prop, I expect, if anything, Pereira gets a KO round 1. And I had to put that in there, guys. Pereira KO round 1 plus 500. After that, he might fade a little bit. So to put the plus 500 on round 1, I kind of like that. I'm not going to lie. Let's keep it going, boys. Let's keep it going. Joshua Van and Riai Tatsura? I swear to God I had this name right before I started the prediction, before I started recording this. And now it's just, let's see if we can get this. We cannot. Okay. Van, minus 180 money line. Tatsuria, plus 150. Let's talk about it. I think Van money line is the safest. Like, we would all love to put Van KO, but it is an uphill battle for him in this fight. He's fighting a guy who is pretty dangerous on the ground. They are the same age. This isn't one of those fights where Joshua Van gets to fight someone 10 years older. A little sketchy in that case, but I'm dying here. We got Van money line minus 180, like I said. Fight to not go the distance, plus 125. Van KO, plus 250. We saw him lighting up. Was it Cody Durden? Lighting him up. I expect something similar. A little double chance here for anyone that's terrified of just putting Van KO. You can do Van KO and Tatsuya sub plus 150. Another little double chance here, kind of. Van to win in round 3 or win via decision. Plus 105 for that. And then I would look at Tatsuya under significant strikes. This guy is really going to try and get it to the ground unless he's Rinya Nakamura. And I don't think he's going to want to stand and bang with Joshua Van. Every time I say that, they stand and bang. It drives me insane, hence why I'm clapping. Jesus. Like, you would think... I'm not even getting into this. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It really is. Next fight, Curtis Blades and Rizvan Kuniev. My pick is Curtis Blades here. He's a minus 325 money line. Kuniev is plus 260. Safest bet for me personally is Blades money line at minus 325. We got Blades KO plus 110. Little double chance Blades KO or Kuniev decision minus 160. Over 1.5 rounds minus 195. Be careful with that. You know, the safer bet. That's why I have a lot of round 2s to start. You don't have to sweat out the other 2.5 minutes. It might be a good spot to put round 2 starts if you have that option. Fight to not go the distance. I like this one. Minus 180. Minus 180 for fight to not go the distance on this heavyweight banger. I'm okay with that. You know, both guys are not lethal strikers here, but I feel like someone's gonna slip up and get finished. Not in a good way. Main card, guys. Main card. If you haven't liked the video, please do so. Helps out the algorithm. Drop a comment below as well. You can put a lock. You can put something you feel like I messed up on. Feel free to... You can dog me or you can praise me. Pick one. King Green. Mauricio Rufy. Interesting fight here. Interesting fight because both lethal strikers... Very different on how they strike. One guy's hands are very low. One guy's more just overall technical, you could say. One guy's chin might be gone. The age difference is wild, too. Bobby Green is 38 years old. Rufy's 28. You kind of have to go Rufy here. You kind of have to. At first, I was going to go King Green just because of the fact that he's a vet. But I'm going Rufy, guys. Let's look at the odds. Minus 440 for Rufy, plus 350 for Green. Rufy was a minus 550, so some money is coming in on Green. Keep that in mind. Some little props for you. Rufy wins the fight, and it goes over 1.5 rounds. Both things have to happen. Rufy has to win, and has to go over 1.5 rounds. That is minus 115. Over 1.5 rounds in general is minus 175. So... it's a good way to bet and build your parlays, guys. You know, looking at both of those, you should scratch the first one. You should just take over 1.5 rounds for minus 175. If it's that close, you know, usually I like Rufy to win and over 1.5 rounds for like plus 200. But when the odds are that close, guys, just take it. Just take the over 1.5. It covers both fighters. You're a lot safer there. Rufy decision plus 250. That's what I really picture happening. I know a lot of people are saying Rufy KO. I just don't see it, but I'm going to see it on Saturday if it happens. Round 3 starts. Round 3 starts, minus 320. I don't know why I put that if I already put over 1.5 rounds, but hey. Rufy over 45.5 significant strikes. I like that a lot. It's not like Green is hard to hit. Over 45.5 significant strikes, he better do that. At a minus 115, I like that. And then fight to go the distance, plus 150. As you can see here, I have nothing really standing out for finishing or KOs. We're just keeping it going the distance, boys. Next fight, Amanda Lemos and Lasman Lucindo. Bro, was that an I or an L? It's got to be an I. How do you say this girl's first name, bro? Yasmin? We're just gonna say Lucindo. I'm done with this. Let's check out the odds. Lucindo minus 142, Lemos plus 120. I get both sides to this, guys. I get people picking both sides. It's 50-50. The odds should be 50-50. They're not. But if you're picking Lemos, I'm not mad at you. We got Lucindo decision plus 120, most likely. Lemos to win a round plus 3.5 is a minus 220. I like that. Lemos KO, Lucindo decision, little double chance for y'all, minus 150. Fight to go the distance, minus 225. Lemos over 41.5 significant strikes, minus 115. I do like that. A little sketchy because she gets taken down over and over again. She's obviously not going to hit that. But then we cover it here. Lucindo over 1.5 takedowns for minus 175. Between the two, I think Lucindo over 1.5 takedowns is a little bit safer. And the odds kind of reflect that too. So the bookies are on my side here. Next fight, absolutely demon fight. The odds are basically 50-50, close enough. Jalen Turner, Ignacio Bahamondes, demon fight, demon fight, demon fight. I think they're both 6'3", both have crazy reach. Both technically weight bullies. You know, Turner fighting at one. If I can't cut to 155 and I'm 5'9", how does Turner? I don't know if I can make 170, bro. That's weight bully to the max. Let's look at the odds here. Turner plus 110, Bahamondes minus 130. My pick is Turner. This might be my only underdog of the card, so I guess Turner's technically my underdog lock of the week by accident. There it is. Turner money line's probably safest in case he doesn't get a finish, plus 110. Round 2 starts, minus 340. Turner KO or Bahamondes decision, minus 125. A little double chance. Both things can happen. I like that prop a lot, actually. Fight ends in KO, minus 115. I do like that, too. And I think it's going to be a striking battle with no takedowns. We got Turner over 53.5 significant strikes, minus 115 for that. And then if you guys like Bahamondes, you might like this because Turner tends to fade in the third round. So here we go. Bahamondes to win in round 3 or win by decision is plus 185. Not bad. I like that. I like it. Co-main 3-rounder. This is not a 5-round fight, guys. Justin Gaethje, Rafael Fiziev. Fiziev surprisingly minus 162 and Gaethje plus 136. Fascinating stuff. It does make sense to me, though. At first, I was like, how could you do this? Like, I was stroking myself. How could you? But now I get it. It's making sense to me. I guess you have to factor in their fight styles, their chin, their recent KOs, their recent losses by KO, I should say. So let's dive in, guys. I think it goes the distance here. So we put Fiziev decision plus 200. Not the safest bet, but I do like it. Gaethje to win a round, that's probably the safest thing out here. He can get a finish or just not lose 30-27. Plus 3.5 is a minus 140. And then you can do the same thing for Fiziev. Even if they're a favorite, you can do the same thing on Draftkings. Plus 3.5 is minus 280. He has to win one round. Win one round for minus 280 is demon. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 270. Double chance here. Fiziev KO or Gaethje decision, minus 125. I like that. Fight to go the distance is plus 100. And high number of strikes here, but I like it. Fiziev over 82.5 significant strikes is minus 115. Why not? I picture being a crazy standing battle. I think they go over 100. I think it's something like that. The main event of the evening, my friends. Crazy one. Crazy one. Again, if you haven't liked the video, please do so. Subscribe, comment. Let's run it up. I'm going to start doing a little bit less live streaming so I can dish out the long form content more. That's why it's important to like and comment on the video because you won't see me as much. Here we go. Pereira and Ankalaev. Crazy fight. It's a rough one for Pereira. Because of the takedowns, does Ankalaev have any submissions? No. That helps us out a lot. Pereira does bite on The fake takedowns, Ankalaev will shoot for a takedown. Boom, overhand right. Pereira might fall for that. But then on the flip side, Ankalaev does horrible with leg kicks. That's right up Pereira's alley. At the end of round 1, that leg should be chewed up. And that's really what it comes down to. Does Pereira get held on the ground? Does Ankalaev not shoot? We don't know. So here we go, guys. Pereira, minus 115. Magomed, 105. Safest thing for me is Pereira money line. Technically, that is my pick. I don't want to bet KO or decision. I want to do minus 115. I'm happy with that. Close to plus money. Fight ends in KO is minus 150. Pereira wins the fight and over 1.5 rounds is plus 140. Over 1.5 rounds in general is minus 340. Double chance here. Pereira KO or Magomed decision minus 200. Not bad. Pereira under 69.5 significant strikes is minus 115. I put that in case he gets held down. I also don't think Magomed can take 70 significant strikes from Pereira. Could that happen? Yes. It's like 60-40. I see Pereira going under. So it's not like this is a blowout. Oh, this is a definite. It's a close one. It's a close one. This could go the full 5 rounds. That's going to definitely go over then. And then we had to throw in a Magomed takedown. Magomed over 1.5 takedowns is minus 175. I do like that. I like it. So that's it, guys. If you feel like I missed anything, feel free to comment down below. Now we get to the good stuff. We're going to start with the ladder challenge. As you can see on the screen here, if you do this strategy 10 times on a plus 200 odds parlay, after the 10th time, you will have $600,000. 590,000 to be exact. It's this simple. You go 10 to 30, 30 to 90, 90 to 70, 270, 810. You keep it going. You keep betting what you won. So at the end of the day, you're trying to win $600,000 off $10, really. $10 of your own money. Last week we hit it. As you guys can see here, this is what we put last week. Super safe, plus 200 odds. We're going to continue it this week. Tell me what you guys think. Comment down below. Fight to start round 2 for Pereira. A lot of fights start round 2. Fight to start round 2 for Gaethje. Fight to start round 2 for Green. Fight to start round 2 for Joshua Van. Fight to start round 2 for Myron Santos. And then over 1.5 rounds for Lemos. I don't feel confident enough putting anyone money line. I almost put Joshua Van money line. I like the over. I like the round 2 to start more than any of that stuff. So that's the ladder challenge right there, guys. We're trying to turn 30 into 90 to keep this going. And if you guys do have your own ladder challenge, again, drop a comment. Let me hear that ladder. This is what are the odds on this? So this is plus 5,500 odds, almost plus 5,600. It's to sweep the card, but it's the safest prop I could find for every single fight. So this is like $3.30 to win almost 200, I believe. We have the Santos fight, no distance, over 2.5 rounds for Chris Gutierrez. Fight to start round 3 for Myron Santos. Carlos Leo Miranda to win every single round, minus 3.5 for that. What else we got here? Bruno Ferreira fight ends in a KO. A little sketchy, but I like it. Joshua Van money line, Curtis Blades money line, over 1.5 rounds for King Green, aka my guy Babe. Over 1.5 rounds for Lemos fights, fight to go no distance for Turner, over 1.5 rounds for Justin Gaethje fight, and then no distance for Alex Pereira. $3.38 wins you $192. I just wanted to drop one parlay at the end of this video, guys. That is the one. Again, the members only section is live and active. Feel free to join. Only $3 a month. And that's it, boys. We'll be back in tomorrow for another video, with another video. I appreciate you for being here. Let's get it. Let's kill these bookies. Peace.